A lot has been going on in your energy, Cancer, but I won't speak on it. I won't speak on it. Cancerian energy. Let's go ahead and get your message here. I had to go back to your last love message, you know, true Cancerian energy, the history, the past. Always, you live in the past, so I went back into the past. Blast from the past, maybe an Aquarius. I was also getting Aries energy, but in the past, the title of the reading was Not Worth the Energy, and I felt like that was applicable to this energy that I'm feeling for you. So let's see. Cancer, it's just not worth the energy. And I'll be honest, these love messages from Aries to you have been a bit confusing even for me. So I can understand why somebody wouldn't want to get emotionally involved here, okay? A lot of you mentioning the past have been there, done that, and you are the type of Cancer that lives and learns, okay? Then there's other Cancers who keep doing the same thing over and over. That's all they know. And a lot of the times you keep doing the same thing over and over because that's all you know. That indicates toxicity. That also indicates a narrow mind. You are not, you're just narrow-minded. You are unable, okay, to think outside the box or to have a new perspective or to heal to even get that new perspective. All right, it really just depends on how your Cancerian energy is placed in the chart. Personally, I have Venus in Cancer in the 9th house, so my Cancerian energy is in that 9th house, so I'm constantly expanding and evolving and trying to understand and learn Cancerian energy. Like when the emotional shit hits, I don't sit there and, you know, I try to understand it, like, you know, 9th house energy. But then it just depends where your Cancerian placement is. If it's maybe Cancer in the 2nd house, not so much. You are more inclined to keep repeating the past. It really just depends here. But anywho, we do have the 6 of Pentacles coming out. So this to me is kind of like giving energy freely, or there needs to be an equal balance here with your energy that is being given. But for some reason, I kind of feel like this is like unreciprocated energy here. So you may be dealing with someone who is a taker and you are a giver. You also may be dealing with a Leo individual. They have Leo placements. Leo's energy. From the past was giving indifference. Coming off indifferent, but secretly wanting your attention, and also a second chance wanted to come through. Somebody was also feeling anxiety, and I was getting Virgo energy there. So whether you have dealing with someone who has Leo placements or not, this is definitely someone I feel, because Cancer and Leo go together. For me, being that you're like the mother or the father, and Leo is like that child, right? In other words, there's always kind of like one person is more mature and the other is not. One person is more open and the other is closed off. Like that's what I get with Cancerian and Leo energy. And that Leo energy is also the ego, but a lot of times when Cancerian energy is involved, like just think of how you are with your parents. Like you feel entitled, right? Or in the vice versa, you deal with someone, they kind of treat you like you're entitled to give them energy no matter what. That's always a theme in a relationship. I'm also hearing the quote, something like this, is like the one who cares the less or the least has the power. So there could be some power plays here as well. And I just feel like someone may be trying to get you to care more so that they can care less and get more power. Like to me, it's a power game here, just like that of a child trying to challenge their parents, and they know they're going to get their way with their parents because like their parents love them. You're supposed to do this, la 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 la. So it feels like someone is kind of like expecting something from you, expecting you to be giving, open, receptive, you know, very attentive to them, but I don't really feel like you're getting it back. And I know you're not, because we have the 5 of Swords here coming out. reversed. I feel like this is reversed due to the Six of Pentacles, and I think the Six of Pentacles is more of someone kind of like taking stock of what it is that they are giving. Like this is like, you know, like let's say you're in the kitchen and you're in your pantry cabinet and you're taking stock of all the treats, the snacks you have and what you don't have and who had them, who gave them, who, you know, who took it. Something ain't right. You know, you bought enough food and snacks for the week and yet they're gone in 3 days. Something's up. And you're taking stock like, I'm not about to stand for this. Like, I bought this for the week. Why is it gone now? So that's the energy. It's like you're giving your energy to someone. You're giving something to someone and it's like they take it and like there's nothing, they're not giving it back. They're not, you know, going to the store their damn self and replacing it. You know, growing up, I used to get cussed out. You know, we would drink the last little bit of some juice and we would leave a little bit left in there, right? Like, why are you putting back that little bit of juice? Just drink the whole thing and replace it. Nobody replaced it though, and that was always a problem, and I never got away with it. The Five of Swords to me is someone like getting away with something, especially mentally, and these are like mind games. Could be arguing, not on the same page. You know, like someone is trying to brush something under the rug, and by brush something under the rug, it's like you become oblivious to it. You don't want to address it. The Two of Swords here in her back, not trying to address something, but then we have the Three of Swords with him over here, and we know what the Three of Swords indicates. Like trying to get away with something. And again, I go back to the pantry analogy. I see that, what do I like? My macadamia cookies are missing. I see that they come in a box of 6, and I bought enough for the week. Where are my cookies? Like, who took my cookies and didn't bring them? Like, who did this? I'm not letting that go. Five of Swords reverse. Nah. It's not, oh, my cookies are gone. It's okay. Five of Swords reverse. No. Where are my damn cookies? Where are my damn cookies? That's the vibe. So, you're not letting something slide here, Cancer. Yep, we have the Knight of Wands here in the reverse. So the Knight of Wands is someone's actions, intentions. Now with the Five of Swords, there was an attempt of hidden motives, ulterior motives here. And that attempt was to try to confuse you, Eight of Swords energy to keep you trapped. And the only way that can occur for a Cancer, being as though you're a water sign, is by way of emotions. So it's giving me Eight of Cups energy here as well. Should I stay? Should I go? Kind of vibes. Eight of Cups is, should I stay? Should I go? I don't like this, man. It definitely feels like, per usual, someone is trying to like use your emotions against you here to get you trapped in the mind. You can't, you just, I don't know, someone has Mercury in Cancer. I just heard that. You don't understand things logically. You understand things by way how you feel. And that's not a bad thing. But for you to be an Eight of Swords energy and that's not your energy, like you don't thrive in water. I mean, you don't thrive in airy environments, right? Mental, you just don't. No offense. For you to be an Eight of Swords energy lets me know you're definitely an Eight of Cups energy, but it's kind of like Eight of Cups reverse. Or maybe is it Eight of Cups upright? Are you leaving or are you staying? Are you leaving or are you staying? Are you leaving or are you staying? This is what's causing Eight of Swords energy. Because you can see she's bound. And those bound, like those red ribbons, you know, that is, to me, it reminds me of like the Devil card. Also the Hangman in this deck. You're bound by a tree. You're not moving. You're stuck. And the only way for a Cancer energy to be stuck, that's funny, here's Leo. The only way for a Cancer energy to be stuck is through the emotions, and you're trapped. You're bound by them. That's just your nature. You know, we're not going to sit here and talk about how you need to change that. You can't change that. That's how you are. And if it does change, it's a temporary change. You are ruled by the moon, and the moon changes every 2 days. changes signs every 2 days, changes degrees every 2 hours. It's just not in your nature. So we're not going to sit here, and you're not the bad guy here. I'm just saying, I'm just speaking on your nature. But we do have Leo energy here. Why don't you look at that? King of Wands. We have King of Wands, and then we have the King of Swords reverse. So for me, the King of Swords upright is someone who, you know, is very distant from people. They don't really care about who you are as an individual, which is Leo energy. Aquarius energy is more so concerned about like people. Aquarius energy will generalize people, okay, for the good and for the bad. They will generalize you. They don't want to know who you are on an individual level. Sure, in Aquarius, you may find them fighting for a cause. You may find them in charities, giving out things, but the moment you start individualizing yourself, like imagine you're at a soup kitchen and you're passing out food to the homeless, that's all great. But imagine one of those homeless people talking to you personally about their problems. That's when an Aquarius can't be bothered. That's gonna piss off an Aquarius energy. They don't want that at all. Aquarius energy is also very experimental, okay? They experiment on people, they experiment in life, and they're very good at the mind, okay? The psyche, the mind, right? They're like a scientist, they are like a doctor. And again, this is great, a scientist, a doctor that helps the collective. But then if you bring a scientist or a doctor and like you really start crying and bringing feelings, Cancerian energy into the mix, you're gonna have a problem. And I see that there is a problem here. Right? There is a problem. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, or they have Aquarius placements that are conflicting with your energy, Cancer. Cancer and Aquarius just don't mix. This is a square in astrology. And this is a square that I don't think can be resolved. A square is a challenge, you know, but some challenges, you know, you can't defeat them, you can't overcome them. Like, let's be realistic here. Someone is in that Leo energy, whether you're dealing with a Leo or not. And I did the Why Are They Mad for you guys last week, well, for Leo last week, and the title of that reading was Their Mask Fell Off. Someone's mask fell off. And with their mask falling off, obviously if they're dealing with you, there's going to be repercussions for that. And what the repercussions are is emotions. Something emotional, whether this is, you know, you doing your emotional manipulation, you doing your silent treatment, or you just crying. You're you know, doing the most, right? Someone can't handle that. Someone can't handle that. But the thing is, Cancer, I feel like it is justified with this Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is your saving grace here. I feel like you're very, very open and receptive. This is like your child disrespecting you or playing a game or lying to you. And then they do their little cute faces. They do their crying. They do their temper tantrums. And it's like, now the focus is not on them disrespecting you. The focus is on now you giving your energy to that child despite their behavior. I'm telling you. Children are very manipulative little shits, you know? They really are. They just are. Naturally. They are naturally manipulative little things. But we don't talk about this or acknowledge this because they're so cute. They need us. They're vulnerable. It's like someone is treating you this way. Someone is using their looks, maybe dealing with a Libra as well. Using their looks or Capricorn energy, their status. Someone may be younger than you. They may be using that as a crutch here. Somebody is doing some childish shit. And they want you to treat them like that of a child. Like, forgive them. They're cute. Or they have this status. They make this money, so overlook it. Overlook it and keep giving. I don't know. We shall see what happens here. But like I said, I see you in Eight of Cups energy. Should I stay? Should I go? So you are conflicted. I'm not going to, you know, you are. You are, but I feel like it's due to the emotions. Also, Six of Pentacles is giving Six of Cups to me as well, which is the past. History, memories as well. Comfortabilities. But somebody's behavior can't be excused here. So I don't necessarily see that you're excusing it, but I see that you're conflicted because you can feel that that's what they want, you to excuse their behavior. But I feel like you're also conflicted because you don't want to. You can't. Like, there's just something about this that doesn't feel right. And you don't know what to do. Like, somebody is, they're a manipulator. But someone is also unable to read you. And that's dangerous for them. King of Swords reverse. It's dangerous for them because, again, Aquarius energy is all good. But thinking about the collective, right? Fighting for a cause, but they don't want to personalize it. Like, they don't want to talk to you individually and hear about what you're going. They don't want to hear about that. They don't want to hear that. So the fact that somebody is mad that they're unable to read you lets me know that you got in someone's heart space, or you are making someone uncomfortable because there's feelings involved here. It's like someone wants to keep things on the surface. Someone's also very selfish. Very selfish and self-absorbed. And when they don't get, it's weird. They're not comfortable with emotions, but they like it when other people are emotional over them. But maybe that's, I don't know. We also have the sex is weak. I feel like this card is coming out mainly because sex is definitely going to affect a Cancer. That's one of the ways that's going to bind you up. That's probably the quickest way. So I don't feel like the sex is weak physically. I think it's weak in terms of they're unable to control you in that way. You know, if I'm honest, Cancer, you may even be this Aquarius energy, which is crazy. No wonder someone can't read you, because it doesn't, like I said, Cancer, Aquarius energy doesn't mix. And you may be coming off as a Aquarius where you're very indifferent at this time emotionally, and that's throwing someone for a loop, because how the hell are you so emotional and caring one day, and then again that mood shift the next, you are so goddamn cold. And if you guys are like, no, that's not it, maybe look at your Uranus placement. Look at your Uranus placement and let me know how that interacts with your Cancerian placement. Personally, my Venus is in Cancer in the 9th house, but I have Uranus, ruler of Aquarius, in Capricorn in the 2nd house. So the moment my Venus energy gets disrespected or hurt, I immediately jump into my opposite, which in this case would be, you know, obviously Capricorn, but it's in Uranus. I immediately turn into a Capricorn quick. Like, quick. Uranus is quick. Lightning quick. Boop! I'm so emotional. Caring one moment. Disrespect me if you want to. Hurt me if you want to. You're gonna meet a Capricorn out of nowhere. Cold. Stoic. A rock. Unmovable. Tell me if you can read me then. Like, somebody, like, and it doesn't have to be exactly how I'm saying it, but it's the gist of it. Just something about it is just like, what the hell? And it's extreme. Like, there's an extremity to it. We have asking for an abortion here. Very interesting. Somebody may be pregnant possibly here. Somebody may be pregnant and someone's asking for an abortion. If I was ever in that situation and somebody's asking me for an abortion, I will grant you the abortion. I'm not going to trap anyone. You don't want to be here, I'm not going to trap you. I don't want you to resent me or my child. You know, I don't want you to be begrudgingly, you know, do your duties. Nah, I will never do that. You know, well, I will grant you that abortion, but please believe me, after that thing is done and completed, we are too. Oh, we are too, baby. We are too. We are too. Because that abortion energy goes against Cancerian energy. It just does. You know, you got to pay attention to someone's actions. Their actions show you what it is, not their words. Their actions show you what it is. So if somebody is asking for an abortion, their actions are telling you that they don't want a relationship, a long-term relationship. They are not willing to step up. They, at least not for you or the child. They don't want long-term. They don't see a future, whatever. That's what their actions. If somebody asks you for an abortion, wants that, you have to understand what that means. I don't know how you could go back and be with someone after that. But again, if it's not an abortion here, then this is indicating someone is asking you to like brush something under the rug. Abortion, you're getting rid of a fetus. You're getting rid of something that you are emotionally attached to, clearly, right? You're pregnant. Someone's asking you to get rid of it, abort it, right? The same thing as feelings. You have feelings. Someone is asking you to stop caring, or their actions are asking you to stop. And so you're going to go ahead and give them that. But if you don't have feelings and you don't care, how can there be a relationship? And so therefore their relationship is aborted as well. The relationship's aborted as well. Or if someone is being unemotional, that goes against what you need. And if someone is asking you to tolerate that, you're going to have to abort. Like, that's just what it is. It says finding a reason to be mad. We have loose vagina. What? And your family doesn't like them. This could be ancestors for some of you, especially if you're not cool with your family. Your family don't mean shit to you. Then this is indicating your ancestors don't like them. Someone is also mad you found out that they are insecure. So that's definitely a Leo energy placement type of vibe. Not saying it's a Leo individual, though. It could be for some of you, but this is someone in Leo energy. This is a childish individual, like I said, but they're grown. They're grown, but immature, and they're insecure as well. So dealing with an immature, insecure person, you got to understand how that's going to play out in your relationship here. Ooh. So yeah, we have family room coming out, which is, that's you there. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the extended. Link will be in the description box below. Patreon or YouTube members.